What is up, my friends? Good morning. It is an absolutely beautiful Monday morning here in Arkansas. I don't know how I forgot that, but it's gonna be a little bit rainy first thing this morning, and I don't know what it'll do. Whatever happens, though, I'm gonna be positive about it. I'm not gonna start thinking of bad things that can happen because of it or any of that shit. I'm not even gonna focus on the bad shit that's happening around me. I'm just gonna focus on the good and work. My task at hand. I'm gonna think positive about it instead of thinking, man, that's gonna be a chore. I'm gonna be thinking, man, that's gonna be something I want to get into. I'm gonna be doing some work today. You gotta love it. You gotta love having a positive attitude, because when you do, things are a lot better. Even things you have a negative attitude, once you try it, you realize there was no reason to have that. Like dreading doing a job at work. Man, that's hard. Don't think that way. Don't think, man, that's hard. Man, I'm gonna have to really pull out all the stops for this one. No. It's gonna go easy. It's gonna go good. We had another shooting this weekend. Or this week at school, this last week. And it lends to what I've been saying all along. Do not say the name of the piece of shit who commits the murders. If there's no recognition, they won't copycat it. You understand? Now, a lot of this is people just pissed off. A lot of this is people who are pissed off about people bullying them, people fucking up. Like this last guy. He shot people he didn't like and tried to avoid shooting people he did like. And got his parents' guns. Now you see, no law would have stopped this from happening, other than making daddy lock the guns up. But it's not illegal for that kid to possess those guns or to use them. So don't know what a law could have done in this case. I mean, he was practically he was an adult. The last guy that got shot before he really killed anybody, that guy, he was a 19-year-old former student. So you see how this works. It's people come back and even scores and shit like that. You know, my son's got someone, or had someone in school, who he told me he was having an issue with. And so, yeah, I can see even now that's a problem. Now, it was a problem for me too. I was a smaller guy. I thought different from everyone else, apparently. I didn't think there should be that kind of attitude, that kind of problems with people. And when I saw someone picking on someone, I stepped up and I said something about it. That doesn't mean I was in a fight all the time, because I did everything I could to avoid fighting. Well, until I got to a certain point in life, but that was after school. And it was a very short period when I enjoyed fighting. Yeah, we got to take care of each other. That's what I'm saying. You got to speak up. You see somebody bullying somebody, you see somebody feeling down, obviously feeling down, because this is another instance with this kid last week. They knew. When someone started shooting, they all knew who it was. So if you see someone like that, do something about it. And they're going to have to. Going to have to. I think Ritalin does have something to do with it. I fought and fought to keep my kids off of it. And they're adults now, and one of them thanks me big deal for it. I think those kinds of drugs, the mind-altering drugs, they really do alter your mind, and permanently. The chemicals in your brain are working a certain way. You can change that with diet most of the time. Then again, as an adult, I know a lot of people who are bipolar, who are only getting along because of medication, and that medication is barely working. Damn, I got a sunburn this weekend. Oh, my buddy Kendall Wright, he bought a party barge. It took us out on Lake Catherine here in Arkansas. And we went from one end of Lake Catherine to the other, from dam to dam. Did a little bit of fishing, did a little bit of playing, and the old ladies, they stayed out in the sun, but me, I was under an awning most of the time. I still got some sun. Please, if you see somebody struggling, it doesn't matter what it is, help. It doesn't matter who they are. If it's someone of a different race, if it's someone of a different creed, if it's someone who totally disagrees with you on just about anything and everything, you have to respect that person as a person first, and not about their orientation or their race or whatever the hell circumstances they can't control. Because oftentimes, as with liberals, they don't understand how dumb they're being. Okay. Still, we got to support each other. We got to love each other. We got to do everything we can for each other and take care of each other. Be each other's motherfuckers. I am about 100 away from 3,000 subs. Isn't that nice? Lil Doggy didn't think he'd get that far, ever. If you could help, share me, do something. Tell everybody about Lil Doggy. Click that bell up there. And above all, today, this whole week, I'm going to give you 3 homework assignments. Buy lunch, or breakfast, or coffee, something for somebody. If you don't ever go in a gas station, go in a gas station and get a drink first thing in the morning on your way to work. And make sure that you buy someone else one too. Take a dollar bill out of your wallet. Write on that dollar bill, you are loved, you're important. And drop it in a parking lot somewhere for someone else to find. And thirdly, if you can do this, eat lunch with a stranger, someone you would never eat lunch with. Be surprised what will happen there. Learn so much by talking to people who you would never talk to before. Just like with liberals, just like I get on Twitter and I try and ask questions and they think I'm being a smartass. No, I'm not being a smartass. I'm just asking questions. I want to have that conversation with a liberal asshat. I want to have that conversation. Now, if it's somebody who's just going to be a dick, and you know who you are, there's a couple of them who try and troll me. You are so muted on this channel, it's ridiculous, but I know you still get on here and watch. Those people, if they're just dicks, and they don't really want to have a conversation, they just want to be an asshole to somebody, well, them people you can play with for a little bit. but don't take much stock in what they got to say. They're nothing. They're nobodies. Like all these people taking up for John McCain right now, and you turn around and you look at what the same people said about him before, how he was a traitor, and there's all I have in feelings towards John McCain, the only thing I have to say to him or about him is it's time to retire. Retire. I guess it's time for me to get off here. I've been going long enough. Half of you ain't even watched to this point anyway. That means probably 10, 15 people have watched to this point. And if you have, I want you to know that you're a bad motherfucker. And that I love you and I care about you and I'm thinking about you and I am praying for you. And I hope that all of you take care of each other. Be good to each other. Smile. Hold the doors. Make another person's life that much better, even for a split second, because people carry that shit on with them all day long, every day. So your little pat on the back or handshake or cup of coffee or holding the door for them, well, that right there changes a person's entire day. So it's best if you do that first thing in the morning. Don't be grouchy, don't be in a hurry, don't be doing it to make a difference. It's up to you. If you want to make America great again, buy a meal for somebody. Give them your old shoes. Buy them new shoes. Whatever you can do. Don't just watch. I love you. Have a good one.
Lil Doggy!